Passover. This is affirmed explicitly in Exodus 12:27. It is a sacrifice of Jehovah's Passover, who passed over the houses of the children of Israel in Egypt. And I'm not going any further because he starts to get into some real theologicals.
Yeah, Voss will do that.
So what would you guys say to someone who would question you celebrating a Jewish tradition?
I would say that the whole Old Testament points to Christ, and I would tell them that Jesus is our Passover lamb.
Seems like a pretty good explanation to me.
I'm sorry, it doesn't have to be complicated, but we make it complicated.
Listen,
True,
there's nothing
right?
that Reformed people like more than making something typically simple to understand more complicated.
I don't sacrifice bowls in my backyard because it pointed forward to Jesus, right? Because the meaning behind that has been fulfilled in a perfect way in Jesus being that sacrifice. But you can celebrate a feast, which we do once a month or every Sunday in the Lord's table, and it's something that symbolizes. So we can celebrate the Passover feast, which did prefigure and look forward, was a picture of the work of Jesus. And we can do it in a way that is Christ-centered. So it's not that we're celebrating it in a way that's looking forward to the Messiah to come, which is what Jews would still do today. But we can...
Right, we would say how most Jews would celebrate Passover is not complete, for sure, because they've missed the Messiah. They've missed the Passover lamb altogether.
Yeah, I would say celebrate the Feast of Passover in a fulfilled way.
Here's my question for you. Yes, I believe that Jews, and believers, Christians should celebrate Passover. What is the name of the guide that you use when we do Passover? So if people want to get that, where do they get it?
We just have rigged our own.
Yeah, there's several different versions of a Haggadah that you can buy online because there's several different sects of Judaism. So they've developed a lot of different Haggadahs. Yeah, if you're interested, I can email you our Haggadah that we've developed. So awakenyourreformation@gmail.com. Email us, and if you want the Haggadah that we use, which has got a lot of New Testament scripture, and
we try and match the New Testament fulfillment with the Old Testament portrayal.
Yeah, and with each movement of the Passover ceremony, when talking about the fruit of the vine, and we talk about how Jesus is the true vine and stuff like that. So we try to just make everything Christ-centered. We added a hymn in it at the end, the Jude doxology. If you're interested, you want to do this with your family,
maybe a group of friends,
or a group of friends or anything, email us and we can get that one to you.
Yeah, it's super fun.
Folks, it's really an enjoyable time.
So I have a question for both of you as Presbyterians.
Okay.
Would you call Passover an extra holy day? Because that will be the pushback from that hyper-reform people.
I thought about that, the church calendar thing.
Yep.
I don't know if it would always fall on Good Friday.
It doesn't always. And this year right? It begins the Friday at sundown, and that's the Friday before Easter.
It begins on Good Friday.
Because Easter's the first.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing, too, is Passover's a week. You can celebrate it any one of the days.
Okay.
It's true.
Okay, you're asking me, would I add it to the church calendar?
Yep. If you were in a church that followed the church calendar.
If I was in a church that followed the church calendar, would I add it? Being a Presbyterian, probably not. I would encourage my people to celebrate it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But being Presbyterian, I would run that by Presbytery before I did it.
Well, I'm going to go a little smaller circle and say, of course I would do it with my family, but if the session all agreed, then I would pick a day during the Passover week of fellowship time to do the Passover and then just spend time together as a church.
Because it is a meal, you have to do potluck and stuff afterwards.
Yeah, right in the middle of the Passover ceremony is the meal, eating. So have a meal together and then just do the Passover and do it in that Christ-centered way. Well, we appreciate you guys listening. We hope this was beneficial. And until next time, get woke.
Remember, Jesus brought you out of Egypt. Remember, He has sought you as His people. Remember, He has saved you from your sin. Remember, remember Him. Remember, Jesus brought you through the Red Sea. Remember, mighty miracles that you have seen. Remember, you were slaves and now are free. Remember that He is King. To the only God, our Savior Jesus Christ, be glory, honor, power, and dominion before all time and now and evermore. Remember, Jesus reigns.